Hi, I'm Claire from Clear Transmissions, and we're here after completing the 3-day Clear Transmissions course to give you an update. So, Shira, can you tell us what the results were?
Yes, well, it was really great to see the before and after. And we'll start with Moshe first. So Moshe had a very interesting shift, and we did scans of day one, after day one, and also after day three. After day one, it showed that there was a marked change and expansion in Moshe's energy field. And with day three, it was showing that there was deeper processing going on. So it was very beautiful to have this technology to actually show what the Clear Transmissions is doing. And then with Israel's, this was also very interesting because we were, if you remember, we were doing Israel. He was receiving the Clear Transmissions at a different time and space. And with Israel, we had the before scan, and then we did one at the completion of day three. What's interesting with Israel's scan is that Israel had actually already received, hadn't he? He'd already received a Clear Transmission from you before.
How many months before?
Yeah, it's been about 3 months at this point.
Possibly 3 months before.
Yeah, so Israel had actually received one 3 months before. And what was interesting with Israel's is that there was a far deeper expansion that was going on. And you could really clearly see what you might call a granulation in the energy field, which shows that there's some deeper processing and moving away from the body and energy focus of the body being more up in the mind, really coming down into the body and more deeply connecting to the navel. So check out the images which are included with this video and let us know what you think.
Thanks, Ashira. So there are many people around the world receiving the Clear Transmission in different locations and some at different times. If you'd like to see their feedback, then you can check it out at cleartransmissions.com/testimonies. Moshe also provided feedback after each session, and he's here with us now. And yeah, Moshe, would you like to share with us your experience?
Yes, I would love to share my experience. I had a very transformational experience on all levels of my being. The first transmission was very, very deep. I couldn't track exactly how it was changing me, but everything was changing from the inside out. That's how I felt, and at a very, very deep level. I felt very light the next day, and that lightness only accelerated as the day went on. The second transmission was much more intense. I felt this physical purging in my muscles, especially my neck and my arm. All the connective tissue was really, really getting activated. So it is a very, very physical purging. And the third one was overall balancing and cleansing and all the physical, emotional, mental levels that make up the fabric of who I am now. That's what I felt during the 3 2-hour Clear Transmissions. On a side note, after the transmissions, my body went into straight process, you might say. I was triggered by friends and family almost straight away, and I could feel these deep triggers within me coming up to the surface. And I observed that very quickly. The difference was they were very eager to come out, as opposed to me dwelling on the situation. I was able to simply breathe and reconnect to that energy and just gently transform it out of my whole being. So that is I know when something is a true transformation, when I can get triggered in a situation and how observe myself changing, observing myself reacting differently. And this has been amazing for me now. I'm still going through the process now in some ways, but I take it on and I love it dearly. So thank you very much, Claire.
Thank you, Moshe. And we also have Israel here, who received the Clear Transmission in a different location and at a different time. So yeah, I'd love to hear your experience.
Yeah, Claire, I'd be happy to share my experiences. So I took the first Clear Transmission the evening after, so the next day, the evening thereof, and the the feeling that I got from that one was slight, but I could definitely tell as soon as the next day came around, I had certain issues that were popping up and I was becoming more aware of in my field. But where I really found the difference was the next day. The next day I took the second clear transmission. I took it in the afternoon, laid down, prepared myself to receive it, opened up, and it was intense. By the end of the night, I had a whole bunch of really powerful shifts, a lot of emotional release, and I immediately felt lighter. There was a little bit of having to come to terms with some of my own things and really allowing them to be honored, coming into my awareness, accepting and releasing some pains, but I found that by the end of the night I felt so much lighter. And I actually, that was Friday, and on Friday night I took the second clear transmission for that day. So that ended up being a really, really transformative day for me, and since then I've felt just lighter, freer, more capable, more collected. Just, I don't really know how to put it. I'm just better on every level. So I want to really thank you very much for involving me in this, Claire. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Israel. It's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Claire.
So if you'd like to find out more about what a clear transmission is and to book in for your clear transmission, then you can go to cleartransmissions.com. Thank you.